Hey there, it's Dr. Nadia here, founder of the Doyenne Agency and creator of Straight Talk About Sales with Dr. Nadia. And welcome to the fourth quarter. Woo! Oh my gosh, isn't it so exciting? One, it's hard to believe that it is already October 2018. I know I've probably been saying this all year, but really, where did the year go? So, this is a big time of year for many of us as small business owners and entrepreneurs because a lot of times this is where the rubber really meets the road. You know, you got to go through Q1 and we go through Q2 and we do our mid-year check-in. You're like, whoa! And then there's Q3, but when we get to Q4, it's like, OMG. My husband calls this the last quarter, right? In terms of playing video games. I get this is the last quarter of the year, but also you have that final quarter back for those of us that went to arcades and used quarters to play video games. When you ran out of quarters, that was when things really got very interesting. So, but the thing is, this is not a game and it's still the final quarter. So what do? How do we make the adjustment? Whether or not you are on track, I want you to do a couple of things as we move into the end of this year and, of course, as we roll on into 2019. One of the things, so there are a couple of things I want to talk about today. I want to share a couple of updates that my company, the agency, have had. We're really excited about some of our goals. Yay. So I'll share some of those. But I definitely want to share some information or insight. You know, what do we do, especially if we're not on track? Let's just be clear. Not everyone's on track. Not all your goals. Are you just ticking the boxes off? Not even us. There are some things that we are killing it. And there are some other things, not so much, right? So what do we do? The first thing I want you to do is to acknowledge the fact that you are still in the game and celebrate that. I'll say it again. Acknowledge the fact that you are still in the game and celebrate that. Too many times when we're off track, it's too easy to get sucked into the woe is me, what am I doing wrong, all those kinds of things. Now, we're definitely going to look at some things to see what we need to tweak, what adjustments we need to make. But I want you to acknowledge the fact that you're still here. You're still in the game. You haven't thrown in the towel. You haven't given up. You're still, learning. You learn a lot when you quote unquote fail. That's why it's so important. I had a coach tell me this years ago and I never forgot it. Fail faster. And it's one of the things that when I decided to start this sales agency and make that pivot in my business, I was just willing to get out there and try some things and do some things. And I knew that it wasn't going to be perfect, but I needed to get the feedback so that I could make the adjustments. And the faster I got the feedback, the quicker I can make the adjustments so we could get on track. You see how that works? I also get that it is scary as all get out, right? But I want you to celebrate that you're still here because now is not the time to be woe is me. Now is not the time to throw in a towel. Now is not the time to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Let's figure out what the heck is going on to get you on track so that you can crush your goals because it's still possible. The second thing I want you to do, number 2, is track your progress. Where are you? Where are you in terms of your goals? If you had a goal to hit $1 million in revenue this year, where are you? Are you at 500,000? Are you at 800,000? Are you at 20,000? Like, where the heck are you? It doesn't matter what the number is or where you are. You just need to know where you are. It's like being on a map. You know, when you ever go to the mall or someplace and they have that map there and they have the little star or the circle that says you are here and you looking at, okay, I want to get to this store, but it's way over here. Airports are a big one. Like, you are here and the gate for your next flight is way over there. And you're like, crap, I got 12 seconds, right? Or whatever the case may be. But this is a big thing. Where are you? Where are you in terms of what you set out to accomplish this year? Because that's important in determining what do you need to do in order to get there, what route you need to take, how many more programs or products or services do you need to sell? Like all that kind of good stuff is very valuable information. One of the things I've learned though, over the years of not doing this is sometimes, I won't even say that. I have found that when I know where I am in relation to where I go, it actually reduces my stress. I don't know what that is about, but when I acknowledge it, this is where I am, and this is where I want to go, it reduces my stress because now I know, okay, I'm here. I want to go here. All I have to do is this, whatever this is. Now, this could be a lot. It could be a little, but it helps me to know where I am, where I want to go, and what I need to do to get there. It really reduces my stress to get out of my head. So I encourage you to do that. And then, how much farther? Again, how much farther you have to go? What does that look like? The third part to that is a very close, I should almost make it 2A, is what help do you need to get there? Do you need to catch the tram if you're at the airport? Do you need to just start running and jogging to get there? Do you need to catch the little guy with the cart and say, dude, I need to ride over to what do you need to get there? In your business, that could look like a business coach. It could look like hiring a team member. It could look like implementing some different systems. It could look like documenting and implementing, really getting clear on your processes. It could look like a lot of things. But until you know where you are, where you need to go, then you need to decide what help do you need to get there. And then number 4 is the easiest one of all, take action. Take the right actions. That's why we do 1 through 3 first, because sometimes we're just doing stuff. We're throwing spaghetti up against the wall, and it makes a mess, and it's not very effective. So you definitely want to be strategic. That's why you're going to do your assessment. You're going to look at where you are. You're going to track your numbers. You're going to do all that stuff. That's really important. And then once you figure out, what that next best step is, take it. Whatever that is. Is it hiring a coach? Hire a coach. Who do you need to help you? Is it a team member? Who do you need? So some of our wins and where we are, because this is a process. I don't tell you to do stuff that I don't do. We do this. And on my team, I am in the process, honestly, of writing pink slips. So couple of our wins. One, our clients are amazing and we're crushing it. So I set a goal this year that I wanted to help clients generate over $1 million in revenue. And we are there already at the end of Q3. Wow! So we're going into Q4 like woo, doing a happy dance. We have clients who have already doubled their annual revenue goal. Some, not all. So we do have some clients we're still working to get there, right? That's a part of our plan. We're still chugging along. So we're doing all these things that I'm telling you to do. What do I need next? What do I need as I grow my business? I need team. I'm working on building my team. I'm working on, actually, as I look at my list here, right, that I have, well, does Nadia need, right? Team, we're looking at what team do we need, in what order, then, what does that process look like? So we're also in the process of documenting the process. That's a lot of processes, but you know what I mean. What are our SOPs, getting all of that in place, our procedures, so that we can continue to grow. And the pace that we're growing is just been mind-boggling. So, and I also know that sometimes that can be kind of risque in terms of, duplicating yourself, making sure that you're having that level, consistent level of service that you're providing. And then we're also looking at our systems. What systems are working? What systems do we need to implement? What other programs are we going to launch in 2019? What are we going to stop doing? I'm always assessing that. What am I doing now that I need to stop doing? That's a big one. And taking those things on. So there are things that have been going really well. So even when things are going well, it doesn't mean you shouldn't go through the exact same process. Acknowledge where you are, that you are still on track, that you're still in the game. Celebrate that. Celebrate your wins. Celebrate that you're still here. Tracking your process. Your progress? Where are you? Where do you need to go? What help do you need to get there? That is huge, because your needs change over time. Your needs change over time. So we've just taken that stance that every quarter, if not more frequently, we're auditing, we're assessing, we're looking at things, we're taking into account a lot of different things. So sometimes I'm looking at things on a monthly basis. Certain things I look at monthly, certain things I look at weekly, but at least each quarter we're looking at, where do we need to go? When do we need to do it? There's some things I thought that we wouldn't have to do from 6 months to a year. And I was like, Houston, we need to do that now. So, and some of that involved legals. Some of that, we're having to really step up and beef up our protections and all those different types of things that we're doing as a company. And I encourage you to do the same. So as we roll into Q4 and it's exciting and we're just going zhoosh, right? I want you to be powerful and I want you to continue to make progress towards your goal. Stay in the game. Keep your head up. It is not over. You only fail if you quit. So don't quit. And if you need help, reach out. Whether it's us, you need to hire a business coach, do what you need to do in order to move your business forward. If you'd love to schedule time to chat, head on over to meetwithdrnadia.com. That's meetwithdrnadia.com. Schedule some time. Just jump on a call, do a quick assessment, see where you are, what your next steps might be, whether or not we're the right fit for you, or if there's someone in our amazing community that we know that can help you. But get the help that you need. Stop trying to do this by yourself, wandering around the mulberry bush for 37 years, when had you just gotten some help, you could be enjoying the success that you desire. All right, so now that we're in Q4, let's finish 2018 strong. Let's just go out there and crush our goals, do some amazing things, get your house in order so that you can do even better. Not necessarily work harder next year, but do better and work smarter as we move into 2019. This is Dr. Nadia with another episode of Straight Talk About Sales with Dr. Nadia. Signing off. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.